Good morning from Ghana. My name is Frederick Weber. This is my 24/7 TBC live broadcast, giving you updates on what is happening in the community. At this time, I'll go to the blog to read or discuss the topic for today. The title of today's blog post is we say consistent inviting leads to consistent cash flow. Consistent inviting leads to consistent cash flow. First and foremost, I want to thank the TBC admin for the great work he's doing. God bless you. More grace. Okay, this blog post came out November 11, 2018. So let's take a look at your financial life. Do you really enjoy what you do for a living? Have you found your purpose in life? Do you look forward to going to work? 90% of the working class of the world would answer all of these questions with no. That's really sad that so many people are unsatisfied. Yet, like robots, they follow the same routine every week. How often do you get paid? Weekly or bi-weekly are the most common around the world. Weekly or bi-weekly are the most common around the world, right? Isn't it interesting that most people don't have a savings and paydays can't come fast enough? I want to show you how to get paid daily, even multiple times a day. You should be able to earn at least double or triple what a typical job would pay you for your time. One main activity leads to getting paid daily in a Kringle Cash opportunity. Invites people to receive the gift. What is the main activity? Invite people to receive the gift. And this is a simple dialogue between someone and Juliet. She said, "Hi, Juliet. Good to see you online." You know, simple script. Follow the script. "I'm glad to see you too." Said, "I got a gift and I want to pass a gift to you." Okay. See? That's the typician now. This is Juliet, her friend, probably saying, "Hi, good to see you." Then she replied to say, "I'm glad to see you too. I got a gift and I want to pass a gift to you too." Okay. Is Christmas coming early or what? It is a gift redeemable for some smartphone digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you collect yours from here. You drop your link. "Thank you. I could use some extra cash." Exactly. Call me right after you get the gift. I'll show you how to use it. You are the best, Julie. I'll check it out now. See ya. Simple as that. The script is so easy to follow. Anyone can do it. As you can tell by the ever-growing list of achievers in Rapid Rewards at the bottom of the cookie reward page of KCBO, the script works. When you follow the fast start system, invitations will always lead to having cash flow. If you have any trouble at all following the fast start system, cash flow coaches are always available to you. Your success is assured. Like in Doza here, we have super fast cash flow class. So they will be having that class for Homebridge board member by 2 p.m. The funny thing is, so many of our members have lost their way, and even if they were cash flowing in TBC at one time or another, they are not cash flowing anymore. Why? The answer is so simple. So simple. They either stop inviting others to receive the gift, or they stop using the script and have made the invitation more complex and destroyed the simplicity of the script that works. I get a good chuckle when some say they ran out of people to invite. Those same people have thousands of Facebook friends that they have never invited to get a gift. I've covered how to break the ice with your Facebook friends that you don't know that well, in this article. You click on this, it will take you to the icebreaker to be able to start a conversation with your Facebook friends. If you follow the fast start system, you will never run out of people to invite. To invite is impossible. Even leaders in TBC forget to make the time to consistently invite new people to receive the gift daily. They get busy with replying to existing members and wonder why their cash flow is going down. Follow the script and invite daily. You will have daily cash flow and can afford to work TBC full time. Let us look at the fast start system. The fast start system. Go to the search, type fast start. Just quickly take it to the fast start system. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves about these things. This is the fast steps to fast start in TBC community. It's a very simple question you ask yourself if you've done all these things. A great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income. Receive the gift. That's what the script is about. Help people to get the gift, complete the Kringle cash profile, pass the send button test, pay the $10 admin fee, set up a new wallet for that person, set up a YouTube broadcast for them to become broadcaster to earn more cookies, schedule a 30-minute broadcast inside Kringle Cash back office, do your broadcast, purchase $100 worth of Kringle, complete the transaction verification on the buyer's side, have the seller approve your transaction on the seller's side of Kringle Cash back office, select a broadcaster and become their partner, sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift, even babies. See, you ask yourself a very simple question: have I done all this? Help each member of your household to complete the steps above. Receive a 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. Make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household. Invite all 10 of them to receive the gift and then complete the steps above. Start 15 new chat section on Facebook using a GIF icebreaker. Show interest in each of these Facebook friends that responds to your icebreaker. Once the chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. Help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. Work your broadcast lead inside of KCBO. Study the blog daily. That's all. That's a fast start system. Steps to fast start in TBC community. The second blog post I'm going to read today, the third, is the recent, this one that came yesterday, November 13, 2018. Misuse of powerful tools can have unforeseen consequence. If you need to watch this video. If you watch the video, you see this man using a different tool, maybe probably for cutting wood or whatever, to cut his chicken. I kept waiting for the guy to cut off his thumb, but thank goodness that that didn't happen. But he did mess up the tools he was using, and that is bad enough to make the point here. TBC today is empowerment to during its distribution phase. This is it, distribution phase. Distribution phase. It's an empowerment to during its distribution phase. Many have misused it as well. Misusing TBC is just as gross and foolish looking at what this guy did using the wrong tool on a turkey. There are a number of things we have seen members do that would fall into the category of misuse. Let's look at a few of these things and hopefully educate enough members to not misuse TBC. Lately, we have seen a number of so-called TBC exchanges, and this is a concern. People, we are not a market-based coin, and we don't want to be one either by design. Market-based coins will all end up getting heavily regulated. Will all end up getting heavily regulated by the government. See what I mean? Because they play on the elite turf, the government regulated market exchanges. Market-based coins will never have the means to end poverty globally. You can't have it both ways in TBC. It's a it's a matter of jurisdiction, and we are clearly private and self-regulated. We are private and self-regulated. Some members, out of an unnecessary sense of depression, fall for one TBC exchange scam after another, and then want to blame someone else for their foolishness. Isn't it interesting that most of these TBC exchanges are unwilling to present their owners on video? Exchanges are a government-regulated enterprise. Look at it, look at it. Exchanges are a government-regulated enterprise full of disclosure of their owners. Full disclosure of their owners is required by law. People, you need to be smarter than scammers. I have said this many times in this blog. Discounting TBC or Kringle coin is also a way some members have misused a medium of exchange. By mutual agreement, all members have accepted that all transactions need to be done at the current price stated on our website, which moves according to the formula. You click that, you will see the formula out. The formula, the ultimate price, the formula of the ultimate price of the billion coin is is €1 multiplied by the total number of verified members within the community. For example, if the number of verified members equals 10,000, then the ultimate price of the billion coin is. Now that is the old formula. The new formula states that That's the new formula. Basically, when this was when the gold, the euro was removed, and now the coin is pegged with is referenced with gold. The new formula is no longer like here, like we read here. We said the formula of the ultimate price of the coin is 1 grain of gold multiplied by the total number of verified members within the community. So it is 1 grain of gold, by paid members. I'm going to get that exact formula for you. I just wanted to read that. When you discount TBC, you affect the whole TBC community in many negative ways. Long ago, we had to write code to allow admin the ability to turn off send buttons in order to fix the discounting problem. Both the sender and the receivers will get their send button turned off if they are caught discounting our coins. All transactions over 400 grams need to be reviewed. 400 grams, there is about $1,000, need to be reviewed by the TBC commissioner by email to prove that an equal value was exchanged, or else your send button will be turned off. If you do more than 2,000 grains within a 24 hours frame, 2,000 grains is about $5,000. The same is also true. You must show evidence that you are about to do a transaction greater than 40,000 grains to the TBC commissioner by email before doing the transaction and get approval, else your send button will be turned off immediately. That's when you're doing a transaction of $100,000 and above. If you do the transaction first, before you do a transaction like that, you have to send an email to the commissioner explaining or show proof of that transaction. This disclosure is covered every week in the send button meeting. We have effectively ended TBC discounting. I love this. We have effectively ended TBC discounting by this means and can move forward towards fulfilling our mission with confidence. Woo! We have effectively ended TBC discounting by this means and can move forward towards fulfilling our mission with confidence. Some members expect to find a magic cash out button in TBC and behave badly in public when they are told that that button doesn't exist in TBC. Cookie rewards allow admin to move millions of grain to the wallets of members, and most of them have only exchanged about 40 grains and completed a few simple tasks. Yet some believe in the magic cash out button that will convert all of those millions into some other form of money. We are in the distribution phase, in fact, the early part of it, and we have provided a fast start system to use to cash flow. This cash flow is generally done at about 40 grains per transaction as the members brings in new members. A magic cash out button would not bring in new members, and the scammers are feeding off the foolish members that believe in a magic button. I love this one. A magic cash out button would not bring in new members, and the scammers are feeding off the foolish members that believe in a magic button. It is a crying shame. The whole point of the TBC distribution phase is to create mass adoption, and set up an economy based on the principle of abundance, and in turn fulfill our mission to end poverty globally. Why would you want to break that You can see the people that are in alignment. You see the ones that are out of alignment. To be in alignment is to follow the system. To be out of alignment is to be looking for cash out using the exchange and discounting and doing all manner of things that are not consistent with our agreement. Anything that is out of alignment with what I, as the creator of TBC, have established as proper and good and have provided the education to do it could fall into the misuse category. If you can't find it here in this blog, then best you don't do it. Some scam do provide short-term results, but at the expense of hurting the whole TBC community in the long run. When you are in proper alignment with TBC, it should be able to meet all of your short-term needs in exchange for efforts in expanding the TBC community. Effortless magic cash out button don't exist. Effortless cash out buttons don't exist. Cash out buttons are attached to market-based coins that also carry the risk of loss of money, while large short-term gains are as rare as a four-leaf clover. Many of us is as rare as a four-leaf clover. Many of us in TBC consider market-based coins a form of gambling, and most of you can't afford to gamble. The choice is yours. You can do both by trading market Bitcoin while you also participate with the distribution phase of TBC. Just don't expect TBC to become a market-based coin. I assure you that will never happen. If you truly want to meet your short-term needs using TBC properly, embrace the activity of inviting. Embrace the activity of inviting. Embrace the activity of inviting. This one activity of inviting others to receive the gift, when done properly, can lead to generous cash flow. Proof of this is all over the place. Set aside whatever is holding you back from doing this one activity on a daily and consistent basis. Then you will see some real magic happen in your life. Not only will this one activity take care of all your short-term needs, it will provide you the wealth to live in abundance in the long term and establish a legacy for all of your posterity. TBC will change the world for better for all. TBC will change the world for better for all. Wow. Awesome. Guys, it has always been one way about this thing. You know, our focus is to grow this community to 1 billion members, 1 billion. See, and that can only happen through invitation. We are still at the distribution phase, of course, which will lead to the mass adoption of the coin. We have a stable coin. We have a wonderful community, an enlightened community, awesome resource materials like the blog. The blog is like the Bible, you know. And we have the testimonials. We have the 24/7 live broadcast, you know, from people all over the world, broadcasters, you know, sharing their views about this wonderful coin. So at this time, I'm going to call it a day here, and so we'll see you again next week for for another wonderful section. God bless you. Bye.